we have some new faces in the barn. This little mare is Western States, so WSR, Western States Ranch. Grace is her name. And she is a Stevie Ray Vaughan 2-year-old. So some clients in Mare Stampede Ranch purchased her in Texas, and awesome friends of theirs actually. They bought them from some people that they'd known for years, and they kind of got back together down there and purchased this really nice little 2-year-old mare here. I'll take her blanket off. Now she's from Texas, so.
And so is Hoodie.
Yeah, and so is Hoodie. Hoodie's from Texas too. It can get cold in Texas. Any of you folks that haven't been there, I mean, North Texas, and they can darn sure get some winter weather, but it never lasts. So, but I feel sorry for these horses that they come from that climate down there, and then they come up here, and a lot of times when we bring them up, like, look how slicked out she is. She looks like a horse here in July. The way she's just so slicked out. But so a lot of times when we bring them up this time of year because some of the biggest sales that we purchase a lot of these cut and bred horses is during the futurity. And the futurity is end of November, beginning of December. So if they wind up coming to Canada, they're coming up here when winter's starting. So they have to have some warm winter blankets and get customized. And one thing we found out too about these horses is they'll come up here real slick, and you'll keep them blanketed inside and everything, so they don't get cold and stressed out with the cold weather. But it kind of throws off their clock, their calendar, because next summer what will happen a lot of times is, while all our horses are shedding out, they start hairing up because their system's kind of thrown out of whack. They're not used to. I think it's got maybe more to do with our longer days. We have light that stays light a lot later than it does in the lower altitudes, say down in Texas and then down south. So it kind of messes up with their clocks, and from what I've found is it usually takes a couple years before they just look like your regular Alberta horses to where they're climatized. But yeah, she's a real pretty mare, and as you can see, nice demeanor. I'm really excited. She's already started. I'm working a cow to be a cutter, and our goal is to get her finished out, and we'll show her in the fall. So there she is. It's little Stevie Ray Vaughan filly.